Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo and welcome back to another episode of Psychonauts New Game Plus. In the last episode, we had a bit of a longer episode because we got a lot done actually. We got to see lots of optional dialogue. And we got some more collectibles after getting the ability to levitate. We cleared out Sasha 9's mind, and we cleared out our own mind after going to the brain tumbler experiment, where it turns out Coach Oleander has been up to no good. And we saw in our vision that Lily is next to get her brain taken out. We're apparently supposed to go meet her at the beach, but excuse me. But before we do that, there's quite a bit of optional dialogue for us to hear, for us to discover. I know, or at least I figure quite a lot of you are probably annoyed with the whole optional dialogue thing, but I'm sorry, there's just a lot of dialogue in this game. It's not my fault, the game is just this way. So, before we go anywhere, let's go back to Sasha 9's mind.
Rasputin, I'm so glad to see you. What's happened?
Coach Oleander is trying to take over the world with a fleet of psychic death tanks, armed with the stolen brains of my fellow campers. Where are you?
I have no idea. I seem to be asleep or in a trance.
Well, don't worry about it. Ford and I are on the case.
Okay, I'd love to join you, but I think I need to focus on maintaining some level of brain activity.
Ooh, I can help with that. Let me shoot up the place.
Seems like Sasha 9 has been taken somewhere. Let's check on Mila's mind. Also, I forgot to show this last time I did this, so let me show this bit of dialogue.
Man, these things smell terrible. Am I sure I want to do this? Yes, I want to go back to the real world that badly. Agent Bodello? Where are you?
Rasputin? I don't really know. I was on the dock and all of a sudden there was this thing. And then everything went black.
I believe you've been abducted, probably by Coach Oleander. He's trying to take over the world.
Oh, Maury. Well, if you find my body, give it a little shake, will you? In the meantime, you can shake it in here as much as you want.
Not much to do here except clean up all the
Unlike the last mind, there is this little guy in here, so we don't need to use the smelling salts. We can use this guy to go back to the collective unconscious. But now that Coach Oleander has been revealed to be the bad guy, we can finally go back into basic braining.
Not much to do here except...
You've reached the brain of Coach Oleander. I'm currently occupied with matters in another part of my mind right now. But for those students who'd like to run the course again for extra credit, or for a makeup exam, I'll leave it open. But I won't be here to watch over you, so please, children, be careful.
like I said in the first episode, you can hit this again to get a challenge marker if you manage to do all of the different levels, but I literally do not have the hand-eye coordination to do this, so that's why I'm not doing it. I know my limitations. I can put myself through quite a lot of frustration, but not... Basically, I know my limitations, and I'm not going to put myself through frustration to do something I know I can't do. So, you know. Okay, now that we can get this mental cobweb, we can finally open up this vault. Oleander's shame. He tried to go into a recruiting office. They saw he was too short and kicked him out of the army and the Air Force and the Marines and the chefs. He grew angry and bitter. So, I'm gonna hold my tongue. There is some stuff I can talk about here, but I'm gonna save that until we start talking about the mines a bit more in depth. For now, I just kind of want to present that information as well as, you know, collect it because, you know, collect-a-thon platformer. I'll leave you guys to fester on the information for quite a while, but just know that, like, almost every bit of dialogue that we have seen is important in some way, shape, or form. Alright, let's come down here. I will say this much, I really do love just how much these mines explain about the different characters. Like, even if you don't think they explain that much, they really do. And the area to his master plan is now blocked off. Well, that's all for this mine. And now, it is nighttime. Now that it is nighttime, there are new enemies that show up here. Well, a new type of enemy, just the one. But, trust me, they are not anything to sneeze at. Over there is a psychic jaguar, and they will try to light you on fire. The best way to deal with them is to go invisible. They can't burn what they can't see.
What are you doing here? You said that girl was waiting for you down by the water. That's lungfish territory, boy. Go and get her.
Bobby! Uh-oh. Look, I can explain. TV. TV. Jeez, it sounds like you caught a bad cold.
Maybe. But listen. I traced the psychic interference back to Coach Oleander's radio. He's been broadcasting his insane plot all over camp in his sleep.
So he's really kidnapping children and stealing their brains to make weapons.
Yes! Isn't that great?
What? How is that great?
Because this is an honest-to-goodness psychic emergency.
And Sasha's not here. He left on some official Psychonauts business.
Mia left a note saying the same thing.
Lily, a deranged madman is building an army of psychic death tanks to take over the world, and there's no one who can stop him, except for you and me.
Oh my god! Let's make out!
What?
Sorry, I'm just so excited. Since you showed up, Raz, things are so much more exciting. Sinister death plots, mad scientists, hideous monsters.
Make out?
How long have I ignored what this camp had to offer? Everything's new to me now, thanks to you. I mean, look at this flower.
You mean like kiss?
How many years have I been coming here, and I've never even noticed a cool flower like this before? Oh no! You didn't just hit my boyfriend!
Lily!
Let's get him!
I can't. I can't swim.
Well, then use the bathysphere at the end of the dock. Quick, while the flipper prints are still glowing.
Are you coming? I don't know how to drive that thing.
I can't. I have to, check on the other children. Yes. If the brains are out, they'll need supervision and possibly refrigeration. And how can you not know how to operate a bathysphere? Haven't you ever been to summer camp before? Now get a move on before that girl gets overly digested.
Well, I guess we probably should go after her. But, you know, now that we can go over there is some collectibles that we can get. And, you know, she's not going anywhere, so, let's do that instead. Let's see. There's some Psy cards over here. There's another one over here. There's another one over there, but we'll go get that one in just a minute. Whee! You want to go invisible here because there is a psychic jaguar guy over here. Grab. Yep, that's what it looks like when you fall into the water. Alright. We got the scavenger hunts, and we just got one more side card left to get. Wrong button. Oh, right. For some reason, those ropes are treated as rails. So you gotta jump over here with levitation. Okay. Before we go check on Lily, though, I do want to see, just out of curiosity, what the other Fords say. So, let's go and talk to them real quick.
Admiral, sir, did you hear that? The hideous hulking lungfish of Lake Oblongata just kidnapped Lily.
Lungfish? So that's what's been tearing up my canoes. Well, I know just what to do.
You do? Great!
Yeah, I've got some lungfish-proof shellac. I'll just slap on a fresh coat, maybe two, and that's that.
Admiral the Monster is still out there, and Coach Oleander is trying to take over the world.
Ah, yes, the world's a crazy place, son, but don't worry. The canoes are safe.
Mr. Cruller, you gotta help. Kids are getting kidnapped and everyone's missing, and their brains are stolen. And I think the coach is trying to take over the world with psychically armed death tanks.
Well, now, you see what happens when you go to parts of the forest that are off limits?
Won't you help?
I'm a ranger. I got enough problems wrangling these leaves. Now get!
Mr. Cruller, there's a big mess you gotta help me clean up.
Really? Where? I'll get the jet.
People are missing, kids' brains have been stolen, Coach Oleander is trying to take over the world.
Ah, psst, not my kind of mess.
Won't you help?
I'm a janitor. Let me know when somebody drops a carton of eggs or something. Rasputin, come up here. There's something you should see. You're the only one left, son. Can't even make a connection with Sasha or Mia right now for some reason.
Sasha said he had some official Psychonauts business.
Impossible. I would know it if they did. No, something's happened to them. Rasputin, listen. You're the only one who can stop Oleander now.
What about you?
I can't leave this cave, Rasputin. Not as the Ford Cruller you know.
What? Why?
Years ago, I was in a terrible psychic duel that left me barely alive.
Yeah, I read about that. They said your psyche was shattered, that you lost your mind. But you seem fine to me.
Yes, when I'm down here near the Psytanium mother lode. The concentrated power of the Psytanium pulls my thoughts together, keeps me like my old self. But if I leave this sanctuary, my psyche becomes disjointed, and I fall into one of my other personalities, with no memory of who I really am. I'd be no use to you unless you needed something raked or mopped.
Well, you can call headquarters and get help.
The Psychonauts won't listen to me. They wrote me off as a loon years ago. That's why Sasha and Mia have to take on all my missions. Headquarters doesn't know I'm the one behind the assignment, so they'd never get approved. But Sasha and Mia seem to be out of commission now. You have to be my field agent, Rasputin. Are you ready?
No, not yet.
How about now?
I found that out last time I played through this game, and I just chose no, not yet out of pure curiosity. Just
No, not yet.
just Ford slapping him repeatedly is just really funny.
not yet.
You can do this as much as you want to. It's really, really funny.
How about now?
No, not yet.
Oh my
How
god.
about now?
No, not yet.
How about now?
Yes.
Good. You have to find where that monster took the girl. And if you locate any of the other children's brains along the way, bring them back to me for recranialization. Understand?
Ew. I mean, yes, sir.
Okay. now that we are all done with the optional bits of dialogue, we can finally go and save Lily. Let's make sure we are prepared. Shield upgrade. Yeah, we don't even have that power yet. I wonder if it's even possible, now that I think about it, to get that upgrade before you even have the power. No, I don't think it's actually possible to do that just yet. There is actually some really funny bits of dialogue that are kind of hidden in the game, where basically there are bits of dialogue that only play if you have specific abilities way before you're supposed to have them. And I will be showing those in a bonus episode because, unfortunately, the version of the game that I am playing does not have a cheat code to get the abilities early. But if you are playing this on a PS2 or Xbox 360, it might also be on the GameCube, I'm not sure. There is a cheat code that allows you to get the abilities early. And there's quite a bit of dialogue that is hidden in the game as a result. Okay, that little break took longer than I thought. I went to go get something to eat. Play with my dog a little bit. But now it's time to go save Lily. Let's go. Looks like a psychic air pocket or something. Well, at least there's lots of Psychonauts down here. So we can still get money. Looks like the tracks lead over there.
Poor gross little suckerfish. It can't breathe. I should kill it. Hey, I think I see a piece of teriyaki salmon jerky over there in that clam. Why don't you go eat that instead? Hey, I think I see a piece of teriyaki salmon jerky over there in that clam. Why don't you go eat that instead?
Huh. There's just this random box of nails here. Well, guess we should probably follow the tracks.
This freshwater lake coral is so pretty, I just want to smash it.
I'm a monster. Let's get some more Psychonauts. We can always use more of that. See, there's Psychonauts deposits literally everywhere, and between that and going in the worlds and just getting them from fallen enemies, you're gonna be getting lots of Psychonauts over the course of the thing. And basically all you would really need now is just Psycores and maybe Dream Fluffs if you really want those. But, there's this bell. I shall ring it.
Okay, cough up the girl and no one gets hurt, fish. Man, it's gonna be hard to find a new place to give you lumps.
So, my first time doing this match, this boss fight, I actually didn't know how to hurt this thing. And I was just getting very frustrated a lot because I didn't really understand what the hell it is I was supposed to do, even though the solution is pretty fucking obvious, at least as, you know, as far as I can, you know. It's pretty freaking obvious in hindsight, but, you know, my first time through, I didn't really know what the hell I was even doing, so.
Poor gross little sucker fish. He can't breathe.
This particular part, I remember frustrating the hell out of me because I kept trying to run faster, and, you know, those little hands over there were kind of underwater, so if we go too far, those little curse hands or whatever are gonna grab us, and you know, it's like if we fall in the water, so you know, don't go too far. But I like how the different plant life will actually kind of react to the lack of water and stop flowing upward. It's pretty nice. It's a nice little touch. And the lungfish actually does move slowly enough that this isn't really bullshit, you know? You just gotta be paying attention. I will smash you. Why are you giving me stuff to hurt you with? Oh, there goes another one. I always find those types of bosses where, like, legitimately, if the boss just didn't keep giving you stuff to hurt it with, then the boss would be unbeatable. I always find those types of boss fights to be really stupid. Like Chaos 6 in Sonic Adventure, for example. Like, if Eggman didn't keep dropping those stupid cryo bombs or whatever, Chaos 6 would be completely unbeatable. But, you know, Eggman has to be freaking stupid and just keep giving you cryo bombs to keep hurting Chaos.
Must have been a pretty advanced ghost town down here if they had lawn gnomes.
Derp. Oh, crap. No! I failed because of my own hubris. No! Man, it's a good thing we can just smash these walls in one go. Make sure to hold back when you go off that ramp, otherwise you will go a little too far. Come on. You need to get the lungfish to get its little lure caught in these clams, so then you can punch it in the balls, or whatever lungfish have. Come on. Ah, you're a little too close. Oh, there we go.
Oh, poor little thing.
That poor little thing just tried to kill me about 8 different ways.
Well, that's not its fault. This was once just a normal-sized lungfish, minding its own business in a mucus-lined air bubble beneath a semi-dry lake bed. But judging by the work done on it, I suspect Maury has mutated it, accelerated its growth, and has placed an implant in its brain to make it do his evil bidding.
Whoa. Poor little thing.
Yeah, go inside there and try to smash the implant. Use the psycho portal I saw you steal from Sasha's lab.
Oh, yeah. That works on big scary monsters?
Oh, monster schmonster. That thing's more afraid of you than you are of it. Now get in there!
Well, we should probably go in the lungfish, but I think I'm gonna do that in the next episode, because I don't really know how long this episode is really gonna be after going to go see all those bits of optional dialogue and whatnot. So I think it's pretty safe to just end off the video here. Next time on Psychonauts New Game Plus, we are going to go inside the mind of the hideous hulking lungfish and see if we can't free it from Coach Oleander's mental grasp. See you guys then. And I'm gonna continue murdering small creatures in order to regain my mental health. See? Like, murdering small creatures is good for your mental health. It's a good thing. Psychonauts says so.
A 70-centimeter square window.
The skies are a bit clearer today. The rain has passed me by. I went and opened up the window again. I can't remember why. The signs that I kept pinned to the walls have flown out of the room. Soon I'll find my way to you. I have always